Okay, let's see how we go with this. Wonder how big we're going to make it. We're going to make it that for starters. And we're just going to make this into a negative positive. Although it looked nice as a positive image, I must say. But we're doing this for a change. So we're going to make it yellow, the happy colour. Actually, no, we can't use that because we're using this. So let's see if we can make it look really nice. It's already a nice looking image. It would look nice in positive, to be honest, but I'm thinking we're going to make it into a nice negative image, or whatever we can think of. Whatever we do with this, we'll see what we can come up with. See how it goes. Play it by ear, I think, is the right phrase for this. So let's see what we have. What do we have? Have here, Carnival, choose fun. Yes, I choose fun in everyday life. I try to have fun with my photocopier. Ha ha, funny, funny. Trying to make some interesting pictures on this dumbass designed copier. So even the fucking Konica Minolta can't stop me from having fun with their shit. Okay, let's see what this looks. Going to be interesting to see how this looks. Whoa, she looks luminous, and most of the yellow has turned. Now we've got to make it, enlarge it a bit bigger there, because we don't want the word there. So a little bit of yellow you can see just there. I'm actually thinking we can improve on this. It's a lot of purple because there's lots of yellow in the original image. So we're just going to go and we're going to take the hue. And we're just going to cool it down a bit, or warm it up a bit actually. So let's see what we can do to make this look better. Now we're just going to enlarge this a little bit. Actually, we're going to leave it like that for now because we're not finished with it yet. So let's see how we go. Oh, look, job number 227. Yay! And that's it there. That's the model, 227. Interesting. Anyway, that looks a lot better. I think that looks a lot better now. So that's our second version. She's got more. That looks a bit too hot. I like these colours better. So I'm thinking we're going to make something interesting and fun out of this. We're just going to go here and we're going to make the horizontal a bit bigger. So we're going to make it 160. We're going 160 with that. And see how that goes. But yeah, it's nice to have fun, folks. We've got to learn to enjoy our lives, and we've got to learn to serve people by enjoying ourselves. You know, try to make our lives, not just our lives, but the lives of other people more enjoyable. Yeah, that looks pretty close to what we want. We've gotten rid of the lettering. So I'm wondering... So let's see, where's our original... I'm trying to think, folks, where the centre of this job is going to be. I'm going to think, maybe... I'm wondering what we're going to do with this. I'm going to just take this off. And we're going to just use this as a master copy. So we're going to keep this. And we're just going to take this and we're going to enlarge it a bit more along the horizontal and get her feet to go down there. So, wondering if that's going to really be worth the trouble. So let's see if we can make that look good. So just going to enlarge, just make sure we don't get the borders on our copy. So we're going to enlarge, and we've just lost our settings, folks. Sorry, I just got a bit carried away. Sometimes I just don't pay attention. No, we don't want that. Oh, shut up. Shut up, silly device. Silly device. So the horizontal is going to be 130 and the vertical is going to be 104. So we're just going to make it like that. And we're just going to... We don't need another negative image, so we're just going to set this up. No, we don't need that. Contrast. A bit more contrasty. And the copy density is going to be lighter. So just set this silly shit up. To make this fun. To make this into a fun piece. So this will be a little bit challenging. Let's see how this looks as print off this master copy. Whoa, that looks nice. There's only a little bit of yellow in this image. Wondering if maybe... I was wondering where the centre of this job is actually going to be. Wondering what we're going to do next. Maybe we're going to make the enlargement on the horizontal a bit smaller. So we're going to make it 124. Maybe this can be a bit larger. 100, and we're just going to leave it on that. So we're going to leave it on that. We're just going to do some extra work on it. So maybe the copy density could go up, lighter. Maybe the hue, well, we're going to leave the hue. What else are we going to do? We're going to leave it like that, see how we go. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks a bit better. We've got a bit more of the feet. We're closer to the feet. So that's the foot is just showing there, and the foot is just touching there. Wondering if maybe this will be the centre of our job, if that'll be the centre. This is not the greatest demo, folks, I don't think. So we're going to make that. So we're just going to go and just print it off. Alright, out it comes, and let's see how she looks. So we're just going to line these corners up as we normally would. Try to just... It's not easy, folks. And the paper's curling a little bit, a fair amount. So we're now just going to print off a couple of mirrors to finish the job. But yeah, this is an interesting piece. Not the greatest. I was hoping it would be better. I'm actually thinking a positive image might have looked better than a negative image for this. But, you know, it's all about experimentation, folks. Doing different things. Trying to think outside the box, so to speak. Yeah. That's what I'm learning about life, folks, is thinking outside the box. Trying to do some things differently, so that we know that we've got... Sometimes you have to do things differently because the things that you've done in the past often don't work. But at the same time, you've got to consider that sometimes the things that you do from the past might still be valid, but they need to be repackaged and remodeled. So sometimes you have to do some of the same things from the past, but you have to repackage it, because in the past you might have done the image a disservice, and then you have to fucking repackage it. But anyway, enough about that. I think now we can call this demo quits.